Hey guys, it's Poppin', Jacques Slade here, and it's time to talk about releases. But before we get to those, had a special package come in from the folks at GOAT. I have no idea what this is, so let's figure it all out together. Just came to my P.O. box. They hadn't emailed me or anything, so they literally just sent it out on their own. I'm imagining that it's a pair of sneakers, but you know, who knows? Oh, so it's an Oregon Duck release. So this makes me think that this is the, I think it was the Air Max Plus that they did for the Oregon Ducks. No, Air Max 95, 97 there. Did not expect to see these. You know, this is all from Ducks of a Feather, and all the money goes back to Division Street, which gives the money to student athletes, I believe. Not just students, I believe it's just the student athletes. Girl, so this is the Ducks of a Feather Air Max 95/97. See, it has that like teal multicolor look all over it. Then it has the Oregon Ducks tag there. Really dope on the bottom. Has the Oregon logo there on the bottom if you are an Oregon fan. Oh, there's Oregon on the paper. I don't know if you guys can see that. Have Ducks of a Feather there on the tongue. Big shout out to the folks over at GOAT. Thank you guys for sending these over. Really dope. I'll do a proper reel on these, give you guys all the details, but just wanted to give the people here on the YouTubes, you guys get an early look. All right. Lots of weird news this week. Now, I talked about a lot of this stuff over on Hard Pass, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check out Hard Pass. It's over on its own channel. Just check Hard Pass Show with Jacques Slade. Let's get to some of these releases. So this week, there's, again, another week with a ton of stuff that's coming. And the first thing that popped into my head is golf, and it's from Reebok. So Reebok got back into the golf space, which I don't think anybody saw coming. We saw that they signed Bryson DeChambeau, who obviously plays for Liv, but Reebok is bringing back their actual golf shoes. And this is not like the first time that they've been in golf. Reebok was actually in golf a long time ago, but they're getting back into the space. And so they have 3 silhouettes that are dropping. The first one is like a Reebok question style golf shoe. Not exactly the type of shoe that I think I would wear. When I think of the question, I want it to be a little more athletic. And this is styled more like a hard bottom or like a traditional golf shoe, which is not really, I guess, it's not the vision that I saw when I thought about the question being converted. But those are dropping on the 25th, and those are gonna cost you $180. They also have a Reebok OG Pump golf shoe. That's gonna be dropping for $200 on the 25th as well. And this one is more like a traditional, that's like their traditional golf shoe, but it has the pump bladder over the midsole and then the tongue to give you that snug type fit. And then finally, they actually have a golf athletic shoe, which is the Reebok Nano Golf. And those will be dropping on the 25th as well. And those are gonna cost you $130. Next up, we have, is Air Max Day. So Air Max Day is on March 26th. I imagine there's gonna be a lot of surprise stuff that's dropping as well, but we'll also see the Nike Air Max 1 Low Poly in the Donkey Kong colorway. Now, this one is a little different than this pair that I have. So this is the Low Poly, but again, it's still that same feel of all like the changes to the look of it. So those are getting a wider release on March 26th, which is Nike's made up sneaker holiday. I actually really like this Donkey Kong pair. It has like that, what do you call it? That hairy suede or hairy nubuck on the upper, which looks really nice. And obviously if it's a play off of Donkey Kong. Now these aren't officially Donkey Kong shoes. They can't make them officially Donkey Kong shoes because I don't think they have the clearance to do that. But they are gonna cost you $160 and they're gonna release on that day. I really like the look of these, like that hairy suede, that yellow on the midsole. It just really pops for me. And it goes back to my, like the video game roots that I have. Anything that ties like sneakers and video games and all that kind of stuff together for me is a win in my book. So these look really dope if you want to grab yourself a pair of those. All right, next up, there's more Air Max DNA dropping. There's a ton of colorways of the Air Max DNA that have come out recently, and I imagine they're gonna just keep pouring out more colorways of those. So there's a pink and black colorway, and then there's also a green and black, like a Volt. It's probably not green, it's probably Volt. A Volt and black colorway, and those are gonna cost you $190. What do you guys think about the D8? Is the D8 kind of on your radar? Have you tried them out yet? I have a pair here. I have the all pink pair, like one of the first pairs that they released, and I think they're really comfortable. And then there's also a snakeskin pair. Now, this snakeskin pair is winning me over for sure. It reminds me of the D Books that had that snakeskin look to them. Next up, New Balance has the 471. It's very much of a lifestyle shoe. Those are not something that I don't have any 471s, but these will cost you $100 and they're gonna be dropping on the 26th as well. Next up, we have the 992 from New Balance. This is the surfaces in this mushroom colorway. I really like the 992. It's a very comfortable shoe. Look, if you haven't tried a New Balance sneaker by now, I don't know what you're waiting for or what's the wave or whatever it is you're trying to get to, but they're very, very comfortable shoes. They're quality made and they're gonna last you a long time. So I would check out these. This is the 992. It's in the quote unquote mushroom colorway. This is a made in the USA variant. Now they are $200. So they are a little, I shouldn't say a little, they are expensive when it comes to running shoes, but the Air Max DNA, it was just $190, so these aren't that far off. Again, those release on the 27th. Again, it's the New Balance 992 in the mushroom colorway, made in the USA, obviously for the quality. Next up, we have the 997 made in the USA. This is a light mushroom, so it's almost like they have a mushroom pack coming from New Balance. The 997 is a good one. I have a pair of 997 golf shoes. I don't have a pair of 997 actual like athletic shoes, but the golf shoes are really comfortable, so I would imagine these have to be probably even more comfortable. Those will cost you $190, and those are gonna be on the 27th as well, the day after Air Max Day. All right, next up, Puma has the Harry Potter collection for you Harry Potter fans, or you Puma fans, or you fans of both of those. You have the Harry Potter collection. Now there's going to be 3 shoes in the set. There is the grade school Harry Potter Puma Palermo. This is the Gryffindor colorway. You also have the Slytherin colorway of the Palermo, which is the green and black. And then you have the Easy Rider. This is just Harry Potter in general, Easy Rider. And that one is going to be in brown and black. So the Easy Rider is going to cost you, I believe, $100. And then the kids Palermo is going to cost you $85 a piece, whether if you want the Gryffindor or if you want the Slytherin colorway, they're gonna cost you $85. One of the other releases that I'm really looking forward to, and I'm gonna really try and get myself a pair, is the J-Tips Saucony Jazz 9. I love you, but I'm busy. The color on this one is absolutely crazy. Now, pricing for these, I don't know what the price on these is gonna be, and I actually don't even know where they're going to release. I just know that they're supposed to drop on the 28th. Seems like they're gonna be dropping on his website first. I don't know if they're gonna go to his website and then they'll release it Saucony, or if they're just on his website. And speaking of collaboration, AMM has 3 pairs that are releasing. There's the Jordan 3, there's the 95, and then the Air Force 1. The Jordan 3 is a very simple color blocking with like white and like a diffused blue and a little bit of anthracite. And those are gonna cost you $225. The 95, which is the same sort of black and violet ore, that one's gonna cost you $190. And then the Air Force 1 is basically an all black Air Force 1, except that they've outlined the swoosh in white, and then it has Alma Maniere on the heel. I don't believe there's anything else that really pops on that one outside of, oh, the outsole. So instead of just like a black outsole, they have like a translucent black outsole, which adds a little bit of depth to it, actually. It changes the color a little bit and gives it a little more feel, in my opinion. These are obviously going to be pretty, I imagine people are really going to be looking for these and trying to get their hands on these, but the Air Force 1 is going to cost you $150. The Air Max 95 is going to cost you $190, and then the Air Jordan 3 is going to cost you $225. But that's right in line with what the prices have been. Something that I'm really looking for from Adidas is the Unheard Of collab that they have on the Adidas Adistar Cushion 3, and this says it's called the Pork Chop Piggy Runners, and it's limited to 15. I didn't know it was limited to 1,500 pairs. That means I'm probably not going to get a pair, but it's limited to 1,500 pairs. I actually like this pink colorway. I have a pair of pink John Elliott's that I wear quite a bit, and I want to add like a little more pink sneakers to my collection. Adding one every once in a while kind of feels right for me. And so these are going to cost you $185, and it's clear pink and semi-pink spark. I really like these. I've heard really great things about this shoe. I haven't had a chance to wear a pair myself yet. I might just buy a pair, like a GR pair, and just see how those feel, because I doubt I'll be able to get these because they're limited to only 1,500 pairs. So it's pretty much a no-go for me to get my hands on those. But let me know if you guys get a pair down in the comments below, because I would love to know what you guys think of them. All right, and the last one on the list today is the Anta Kai 1 Celestial Guardian. This kind of feels like a Charlotte colorway, but not exactly. It's obviously a little more pink than it would be if it's a Charlotte colorway. But the Anta Kai 1, one of the best basketball shoes to release within the last year, year and a half. I imagine most of you guys have tried a pair by now, and if you haven't, you definitely should. Very well made, super comfortable. The folks at Anta are doing incredible stuff when it comes to his sneaker, and working with Kyrie Irving and really creating something that matches his level of thought is really, really dope. And I think I'm really excited to see what Anta has coming up next for him, because I think they're going to be cooking with Kyrie. I know I've talked about it a little bit on Hard Pass, but it's definitely one of the top shoes, basketball shoes really, that released last year. Now, those are scheduled to release on the 29th, and the pricing is right at $125. Anyway, all right, that's it. Yeah, did not expect these to come, but I hope you guys enjoyed these. Anyway, I'm Jacques Slade. As always, I appreciate you. Let me know what you guys think of these like freestyle sort of videos. Let me know if you enjoy them or not. And I'll see you guys next time. I got some unboxings coming this week that I think you guys are going to enjoy. All right, peace.